Rick Comerick, Certified Financial Planner, coming at you today with the first quarter market review for 2018. So let's get started and let's see what happened over this first quarter of the year. And what we see is not too great, and that is that the U.S. stock market fell for the quarter. So we never like to see it fall, but it does happen. The international developed stocks also fell. However, they were a little bit worse off, negative 2.04% for the quarter. And emerging markets, however, were up. So there was some green there in the overall global stock markets. The real estate market was down across the globe for the quarter, as well as the U.S. bond market. However, global bonds, excluding the U.S., were up for the quarter. So with such a mixed bag here, it goes to show the importance of diversifying across many different investment styles and asset classes. Here are some of the headlines that happened this last quarter. Things like the U.S. imposes new tariffs, ramping up America First trade policy, to Congress passes mammoth spending bill and averts shutdown. So many of these headlines drove the performance of the markets during the short term, but it's important to realize that over the long term, there is a positive upwards trajectory of the markets, as you can see in this chart over the past 12 months. Or down here in this smaller chart here, this is from the year 2000 moving onward. So although the headlines, yes, they do absolutely change the prices in the market on a day-to-day basis, over the long term, there is, of course, an upward positive trajectory that's obtained in the capital markets. And I think it's always fun to take a look at what the different countries are doing in terms of their individual performance. We see the US down here, a little bit negative for the quarter, like we mentioned earlier. However, there were some positive countries like Finland and Italy, both up. They were ranked 1 and 2. However, here at the bottom is Canada and Australia, and I think it's interesting to point out Australia here is ranked second from the bottom because last quarter they were second from the top. So once again, that just goes to illustrate that you can't predict who will be the best moving forward, but rather have a diversified approach so you capture all of the returns of the market. My name is Rick Comerick. If you have any questions about this, your investment plans, or any other financial matters, feel free to give our office a call anytime.